Tayin. Hello and welcome. As you can see, winter has truly arrived here in Iceland. We've already had a lot of snow, and being so close to the Arctic, the days become shorter and shorter. With so many hours of darkness, we naturally slow down, rest more, and try to make our little cabin as warm and inviting as possible. And since it's December, there's no better time to light a few candles, get cozy near the fireplace, and bake some cookies. Sammi and I are both from Switzerland, and we moved to Iceland a few years ago. So today we would love to share 3 of our favorite Swiss Christmas cookies with you. Brunsli, a rich, chewy cookie made with almonds and dark chocolate. Chräbeli, a crunchy, fragrant cookie flavored with anise. And Mailänderli, a soft, buttery cookie with a hint of lemon. By the way, we had so much snow in October that there was an orange weather alert. The snow kept falling, and we were almost snowed in at the cabin. We ended up having to escape to Reykjavik for a couple of nights, until the roads cleared and we could make it back home. Most of that early snow has melted now, but it won't be long before it returns. January and February are usually the snowiest months. The sun is gone as well. Because our cabin is behind a mountain, we saw our last days of sunshine in November. And we won't see the sun again until February. But there's something magical about that as well. These darker months invite us to slow down, embrace the warm light of lamps, candles, and our fireplace, and of course, spend quiet days baking cookies. Hello, I'm Loa. Welcome to Loa's Cabin Kitchen. So we have all the ingredients ready for the Swiss Christmas cookies. We have some Christmas decoration. I have my tea. We have our Christmas penguin. And Sammi is ready too.
Hello.
So while Sammi gets the fireplace ready, I'm going to make the first batch of our Christmas cookies, and we'll start with Brunsli. So these are cookies that are originally from Basel, so from the north of Switzerland, and we'll use mostly almonds and chocolate. And so those cookies have a very rich chocolate taste, and they're also very chewy. To make these cookies, you need 250 grams of ground almonds, 200 grams of sugar, 100 grams of dark chocolate, 2 tablespoons of flour, 2 egg whites, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, salt. We didn't have any ground almonds, so I just tossed whole almonds into the food processor. Try to grind these almonds as finely as possible. Next, mix the almonds, sugar, flour, salt, and cinnamon into a bowl. Mix well. Crack the eggs and put the 2 egg whites into a bowl. Whip them up until they're nice and stiff. Then gently fold them into the dry mixture. As for the chocolate, put it in a bowl and pour boiling water over it. Let it sit for about 3 minutes. then carefully pour off the water. Add the chocolate to the other ingredients and mix well, until the dough looks like this. Okay, so the dough is ready and it's quite sticky. So what we're going to do now is just sprinkle some sugar on the table. And you're going to roll out the dough until it's about 1 centimeter thick. Just add enough sugar. In Switzerland, Christmas cookies are called Brunsli, and making them is a beloved tradition that begins in late November and continues until December. Friends and families often spend entire afternoons baking together, filling their homes with the smell of spices, roasted nuts, and butter. Some people, like Sammi's grandmother, even make 10 to 20 different kinds of Christmas cookies. It's not just about the treats themselves. It's about slowing down, connecting, and celebrating the season. So, our first batch of Swiss Christmas cookies is ready. So, we're going to dry them overnight at room temperature, and tomorrow we'll bake them. So, our Brunsli have been drying overnight and they're ready to go into the oven. So, you want to preheat your oven for about 220 degrees Celsius and bake your cookies for about 4 minutes. And here they are. So you just need to let them cool down for a little bit and they're ready. Before Sammi started making the Chräbeli, our second recipe, he made sure that the cabin was nice and warm. We only installed this fireplace recently, and we're so glad we did, because it makes our home feel so much cozier now.
The next biscuit we will do is called Chräbeli, and this is made with anise. It gives it a very special taste. This biscuits came from a small town in like the north central region of Switzerland, and my dad loves it, and it's maybe because his family is kind of from this part of Switzerland, and the people there in this little town, they're very proud of this cookies and they make it all year round. However, in the rest of Switzerland, it's more like a Christmas biscuit. So, yeah. You need 2 eggs, 250 grams of flour, 200 grams of powdered sugar, 2 tablespoons of anise, and a pinch of salt.
Add the powdered sugar, salt, and eggs to a bowl, and mix everything together until it becomes light and foamy. Next, add the anise and the flour. Knead the dough until it's soft and slightly springy. buttery baking tray. Now roll the dough into long ropes about 1.5 centimeters thick and cut them into pieces about 5 centimeters long. Make 3 small cuts in each piece. Give them a little bend and place them on the butter tray. Let the cookies dry overnight at room temperature. That helps them keep their shape while baking.
Okay, now our chräbeli, they are ready. They dried overnight. If you want to have them crunchier, you just let them dry a little bit longer, up to 24 hours. Now we will put them into the oven. We preheat the oven to 140 degrees Celsius and we will bake them for about 20 minutes. Okay, so 20 minutes have passed. Our chräbeli are ready, so we will take them out. And as you can see, they have grown a little bit. So now they are adults.
So, are you ready for dessert cookie recipe? We're going to make the most popular Christmas cookie in Switzerland. And it's a cookie that most people in Switzerland grew up with, and that's Mailänderli.
Mailänderli means the little one from Milano, but actually it has nothing to do with the town in northern Italy. Or maybe it does, nobody really knows because it's a very old recipe. It's actually from the 18th century.
Yeah, and those cookies appeal to almost everybody because of their simplicity. And they're very buttery, they're a little lemony, and you can either eat them plain or just decorate them however you want.
And of course, it's also our favorite Christmas biscuits.
Yes, it is. For Mailänderli, you need 250 grams of softened butter, 200 grams of sugar, 500 grams of flour, 3 eggs, 1 lemon, and salt. First, add your softened butter to a bowl and mix it. You can use a hand mixer or just a spatula, just like Sammi did. Next, add the sugar and a pinch of salt. Mix everything together until it's light and creamy. Now crack in the eggs and keep mixing until your dough becomes soft and glossy, just like this. Grate in the zest of your lemon for that bright citrusy aroma. Finally, add the flour and knead the dough until it becomes soft and even.
Now the dough is ready, but it's very soft, so we'll put it outside or in the fridge in a cold place so that the butter gets a little bit hard and then it's easier to work with it.
The cookies are done!
So I like my Mailänderli plain. So that's why I will just use some egg yolk and cream. So I made a mixture here. So I will just put it over the biscuits, and then they're basically ready to go into the oven.
You'll want to bake the Mailänderli for about 10 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius. Sammi's egg yolk and cream mixture is a traditional way to decorate the Mailänderli, but we use it only on half of our cookies, because we will add some sugar icing to the other half after baking. So the Mailänderli are baked, they're ready to be decorated. And I have here some icing sugar that I just mixed with fresh lemon juice. We picked some glittery sugar and little pearls for decoration, and since the lemon glaze is super sticky, decorating the cookies is very easy. So, your Christmas cookies are finally ready.
To store them is the easiest, like those containers. They store a couple of weeks if they last that long.
Yes, because they're actually very good. And if you're curious about Swiss cuisine, well, here is a way for you to try out some really typical Swiss Christmas cookies, and you can enjoy them everywhere, even in a small cabin in Iceland or wherever you are in the world. So yeah, thank you for watching, and enjoy your cookies, and see you next time. Cheers!
Bye!